Do you guys want to know how people do these curves on these trees? Make plants, trees, flowers look so realistic? Well, I'm going to teach you that today. You want to grab your maker pen in your backpack, hit use on that maker pen. All you got to do is hit palette, go down to tube, you make sure you're in shapes, hit tube, and you should already be in create, but make sure you're in create, and then create tube settings. We don't care about this setting too much, so we're going to go to create tube settings. You can have this setting however you want to, depending on what you're making, but for instance, I'm going to have mine at 0.04, 0.75, and 10. And for tube analog, have it as raw, smooth tube on, and connect nearby tubes doesn't really matter. But you can have it on if you want to. I always have it on. Now we're going to go out of that menu and just place a straight line. Once you place a straight line, hit edit again. Edit the object you place, and there should be dots on that object. Now you're going to want to hit move. And then let's say I want this to turn up kind of like how that stick's doing. Just bring it up like straight. Just bring it straight up. And I really don't like this turn. So to fix that, we're going to grab this dot here, bring it up kind of closer to give it a different turn style. Now it's kind of at a weird waterfall angle. I'm just going to grab this circle and bring it up like so, or actually I'll just bring it down, not so high. And now you kind of have that stick kind of vibe going on. And for down here, we are actually not going to move it. We are actually going to use scale and scale this part here. If yours is probably not looking the same as mine, so scale whatever circle you want. You're making a random object and you're just messing with it. So I want this kind of get smaller like they have it here. They have it smaller at the top. So I'm going to bring this down, and bring this down. And then for here, I want a better looking feel into it, so I'm going to bring this smaller. And now you got a little stick kind of going up. Of course, it looks like a crab leg, so don't use this as a stick, obviously. But to get a feel on how they did it, all you got to use is this setting here, move it around, scale it however you want to, whatever you're making. And for extra pieces like this, just hit delete if you don't want it, and it will just come out to this. But if you did want it, for example, just move this out or don't delete it, and